Okay, spiritualism, mentalism, and physicality. Um, the mind is basically the interface for spirituality or for the soul and the body. The mind is an interface. The body is the tool that is used by the spirit or soul or your oversoul, your higher self, source, all that is. Because the soul is an expression of source, and all is connected in source. All is one. Um, the mind is the interface. The mind is um, basically is developed by life's experiences and things of that nature. And the mind is like the connection for the soul and body. And the mind controls the body. The mind involves things like emotions, things of that nature. So the mind is the middle ground. The mind is the middle ground and the interface. And you have certain species that develop this on different levels. You got some species that are highly technologically advanced, which would be physicality, which would be physical development. So the mind is more in tune to, and on a collective level, the mind in that type of species is more in tune to physical technology, super advanced physical technology. And some entities focus on spiritual growth, spiritual advancement. And that's the thing that'll get you to source the quickest. Is spiritual soul advancement. And some minds are more in tune to soul advancement, and those are the ones who would evolve the quickest on a spiritual level uh, to source, back to oneness with source. Other species are more in tune and just developing the mind as a whole, mental uh, development, and that's the interface, developing the interface. And these type of entities, this type of species, on a collective, on a mental collective level, is focused on just mental development. They're not one side or the other. They're not physical or technologically focused on inclining, and they're not on a spiritual advancement level. They're just focused on developing the mind and studying the mind, and things of that nature. So that's how it is with technological advancement, the mind and the spirit. The mind is an interface. It's in the middle. You got the spirit, which is all, and the soul, which is all. That's all connected to source. That's everything. That's like the cloud. The soul is part of the cloud, and the mind is like the software program, and the body is like the robot being used by the soul, and with the mind being the software program. And that's how it works. And the brain, the brain is basically an organ that's a tool being used. It's the brain is a lot of things. The brain is like an antenna that picks up on the cloud, on source, on consciousness. It also develops the mind. The brain develops the mind. That's all the neurons firing off, and the neurons moving between each other and firing off, and new memories being made and new things being learned, and then neurons being rerouted, things of that nature. That's the brain does that, and that's what develops the mind. That's but the soul is there as the main thing, which is the cloud, which the brain picks up as like a like a radar, or like trying to think of the right word to use. Uh, an antenna, yeah, like an antenna, or like a radar or something like that. And the brain is also a beacon. It gets the attention. based on the frequency that it lets out. You also have the heart. There's neurons in the heart. Our heart has neurons too, and our heart and the neurons in the heart is more intuitive, and it's more, in my opinion, more spiritually sound, without opinion and mental distractions. So the heart is also like a beacon, and also like a that sends out high frequencies. The heart do, and it also brings in frequencies and vibrations. That's why it's good to have a heart brain coherence. When you're in tune with that, you can do some big things, some powerful things. So the heart plays a part too, because the heart has neurons in it, and it's more of a it's more tapped into the cloud, the soul level. So this all works together. They all work in conjunction from the heart to the brain. So yeah, so that's how it all works. The brain is, you have the cloud, which is consciousness, which is the soul, which is everywhere. The brain and the heart are the organs that pulls in that information from the cloud. They're basically like the body's they're like the hardware that stores the body's software to produce the reality for the body. Especially the brain with like day-to-day activities. And then the physical body is just the tool being used. And once the physical body is done, we know the process, it dies, and it gets recycled back into nature. Well, this is just a little bit of information I wanted to drop on everybody. Love and blessings to all, and good day to all.